Alright, so let me just check. This is my new Historic Brawl Shrine deck. So I made a lot of changes, adjustments to the previous deck that I built, and with this deck I followed the trusted method of building a commander deck. Okay, so in this version of my Historic Brawl Shrine deck, I focused on tutor cards as well as ramp cards, especially the artifact cards, and I also removed some of the shrines, so I did not include all of them anymore because some shrines are just that bad. Okay, so first of all, commander, still the Kenrith Return King. It's very useful because first, it is a 5/5. Okay, and the first ability, the red mana, it can go on haste, and it will surprise opponents, especially those that doesn't have any blockers. If they cast a planeswalker, you can immediately kill them. Okay, if you have at least 6 mana. Okay, remember that. Second ability, a counter. It's good in some situations, gains 5 life. Very situational as well. The 4 mana. Okay, especially in the late game, mid to late game, this is very useful. Drawing card. And 5 mana. This is a very situational ability, but you can use it. There are interesting creature cards here that will definitely benefit from the 5 mana ability of Kenrith. So first of that is Chronicler of Worship. So this one can look for a random shrine card, as well as Sanctum Weaver. What else? Skyclave. Especially this one, Solemn Simulacrum. So this is a very good creature to pull with the 5 mana ability. Okay, so for drop ones, of course, Sanctum of Tranquilite, Wizard class, because mid to late game, usually you have lots of cards on hand. Okay, so this is very, very useful. Okay, so unlimited hand size. Commune with spirits. Okay, still the same with the previous deck. Search for a card, for an enchantment or a land. Dig up first tutor card in this deck. So very useful. You can search for a land, or you can search for a specific card by paying the cleave cost. Llanowar Elves, first ramp card. Very good one. 2 drops. So Goshen Tile Lost Wisdom. This is, well, you can change it. Okay. This is very situational, but I like the effect, especially late game or mid game. If you have 3 or 4 shrines on the field, this can mill a lot of cards, and it's annoying. But you can change it with other shrines from the Kamigawa. Lazota plating, still useful. This is protection for you and your enchantments. Sorcerer's Ganta, a very useful, okay, card for Historic Brawl. So Sorcerer's Ganta. Stonefangs, Chronicler of Worship. This is a new addition. This is a very good one, especially if you've already pulled some shrines. Okay. If you can bring it back from the graveyard, then you can go and look for another shrine. Or if you can somehow flicker it, then that's good. So you can search for a random shrine card and reduce the mana cost by 1. Not only that, it's also a ramp card. It can add 1 mana of any color. Gaia's Blessing. This is your safety net against mill decks. Heroic Intervention, very much like the Lazotep plating, but this one grants indestructible. Okay, so if the enemy casts something like Ruinous Ultimatum, this is a very good protection against that one. Elysian Caryatid, another ramp card. Into the north, yeah, you can search for a land, Snowland, ramp. Paradise Druid, ramp card as well. Sanctum Weaver. Okay, this one can give you a lot of mana, especially if you already have lots of enchantments. So not just the shrines, and enchantments will count. So this is a big source of mana if it can stay on the field for a long time. Sterling Grove, the best protection this deck has. Okay, so Sterling Grove provides Shroud or Hexproof to all of your enchantments. Arcane Cygnet, ramp, of course. Mindstone, another ramp. Mystic Skull. Okay, so you can change this. Okay, you can change it with any card that you want. I've included it, so I have another mana corrector. Okay, so you can pay 1 mana, it will change any mana into any color. So it's useful at times. But what's great about this is you can transform it into the Mystic Monstrosity, and it becomes a hard-hitting creature. Okay, and your lands will become mana of any color. So you can change it if you want. Another ramp, Ornithopter of Paradise. Meathook Massacre, our first board wipe, very useful. Cannot play Historic Brawl without the Meathook Massacre. Dance of the Mans, yes, because you have lots of artifacts and enchantments. So yeah, can put back on the battlefield any enchantments that were destroyed. Okay, why this? Why not the white one? Well, first it's because well, the mana cost is cheaper. Okay, probably not, but in some situations it is much cheaper. It's much yeah, it's much cheaper, and you can turn them into creatures, but I don't really use that ability, so it's just a backup. Okay. Free drop. So Idyllic Tutor. This is the next tutor card. So you can search for any enchantment, but this one reveals it. So be careful when revealing, especially when you're playing against a counter deck or a discard deck. Okay, but still useful. Search for Glory, same thing, except this one gives you life if you use snow mana. Okay, the first protection, for me this is the best. Okay, the best protection for your enchantments. Okay, so this works great even against reverse rebuke. Okay, and you can protect your life points as well. Skyclave Apparition. Yeah, this is a good one. Okay, so it exiles anything 4 mana or below. Okay, Curator's Ward protection for your. I always use this on Sanctum of All. Okay, so it gains hexproof. Okay, but you can use it on other cards as well, especially if you don't or you can't find the Sanctum of All. You can also use it on Sterling Grove. Okay. Witness the Future uses to retrieve the Gaia's Blessing in case you've used it. Okay, so you can use Witness the Future. While Witness the Future is in the graveyard, you can use Gaia's Blessing to put it back. Okay, so you don't really run out of cards. Tutor, another tutor, best tutor card for me because it's 3 mana, doesn't reveal a card, however you lose 3 life. Riction Arena, draw cards. Okay, so this is a good one to have. Okay. Continent Infinite Rage should be there. Sanctum of Shattered Heights should be there. Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest. Okay, I will not describe these shrines anymore because I'm pretty sure you have an idea how shrines work. Alright. Chromatic Lantern, Ramping, Replicating Ring, Ramping, Skyclave, Ramping. You can use the Kicker or not, it's up to you. Still good mana source. Celestus, one of the best ramp source at 3 mana, so it can give you any color. And if it transforms, you can gain life and draw a card. Hardened Cleansing Fire, good against Orzhov. Okay, those decks that really hit your life points fast. Day of Judgment, good one. Sanctum Calm Waters, definitely include Shrine. Eat to Extinction, you can exile any creature or planeswalker, and then you can discard 1 card from your library. So it's a good, it's a good card. Extinction Event, Board Wipe. This is a very annoying card, and opponents usually have to choose between Sanctum of All or Honden of Nightswitch. Okay, because this is also very annoying. These are the 2 most annoying shrines. So Sanctum of All and Honden of Nightswitch. Mastermind's Acquisition, another tutor card. Kaya's Wrath, you can replace it with Wrath of God. Okay, but I don't want to spend any more wild cards. That's why I stick with this. But a better option for Kaya's Wrath is Wrath of God. Binding the All Gods. This is one of the best removal. Okay, a removal, a ramp. Okay, and you can also take advantage of the third saga. Okay, but just the first 2 are good enough for this deck. Calyx. Okay, so you can search for enchantments. You can exile. Okay, any creature enchantment. And this is also removed immediately. Okay, so I was not able to use the -7, but if you can do it, then good for you. Solemn Simulacrum, one of the best cards in this deck as well. So you can, it's a ramp, it's a draw, and it's a body bag as well. Okay, Doomscar, another good board wipe. Elspeth Conquers Death, so this is another amazing removal option. So you can exile any permanent with mana value 3 or greater, and then you can return any creature or planeswalker from a graveyard. Okay, so this is a very amazing saga. Condensing Winds, of course, must include. Condemn of Life's Web, it's up to you, you can replace it. Okay, you can replace that one. And of course, this should really be the commander of this deck, the Sanctum of All. Okay, so he's the big boss. He's the manager, the CEO, the president of this deck. Okay, so if you can put it on the field on turn 4, then lucky you, and protect it at all costs. Okay, so let the creatures die. Okay, just protect your Sanctum of All at all costs, and you will definitely win the game. Reverse Rebuke, board wipe, a reset, right? Blood on the Snow, another board wipe. Especially this is especially good against Super Friends deck, those who's got lots of planeswalkers. Okay, so it's instant concede for them if you use the second ability, destroy all planeswalkers, instant concede. Casualties of War, this is I think the best removal in this deck. Okay, so single, actually it's not single, it's not a board wipe, but it's a target removal, but I think this is the best target removal in this deck. Okay, so make sure you maximize. Okay, make sure you can maximize it. You can target as many as you want. Okay, so you can target artifact, creature, enchantment, land. Okay, so the land and planeswalker. Probably the best board wipe, Ruinous Ultimatum. Okay, but in terms of usability, Casualties of War is better. Okay, but Ruinous Ultimatum, this is also one of the best removal board wipe in this deck. Okay, and this is the best retrieval, okay, from the graveyard. Usually when you cast this, enemy usually concedes. Okay, so the lands, of course, no lands. Okay, we have Blood on the Snow, we have Search for Glory, etc. Okay, so yeah, go with lands. So 5 snow, 5 plains, 2 islands, 4 swamps, 1 mountain, 4 forests. Okay, so basic snow lands, and then we have the unless you control 2 or more, so Shipwreck Marsh. Okay, I have not included everything of those lands. I forgot what they're called. Check lands, I think. Okay, so check lands. So add whatever you have. If you can afford all of the check lands, then good for you. And then the shock lands. So if you have all the shock lands, then put it in. Pathway. Okay, if you have some pathway, yeah, you can also use them. So what else? Pathways. These pathways are for mana correction. Shocks. The triumphs, definitely include all of the triumphs. World 3, okay, the best land, okay, the best land that you can have. Okay, so this is a must include. Commander Tower, the next best land, okay, and Field of Ruin. You can change it if you think you need another, or you have you need another multicolor land. Okay, so it's you already have the the Casualties of War to take care of annoying land, future lands. Okay, so that's it. That's the updated Historic Brawl Shrine deck. I hope you like it, and let's play some games. let's play. Oh. So in Historic Brawl, it's just 50-50. Okay, so 50% win rate. I can say, yeah, it goes up to 60%. For a very junky deck like this one, 50-50 is good enough. At least it's fun. Okay, it's a very fun deck. So opponent goes first, and I have 2 untapped lands. OMG. I can keep this in case. I just hope I get a... Ha! No. Still hoping for an untapped land. I'm going against Bruno or... Oh my god. There goes the Ember Cube. We need to go to get in there fast because they have an Ember Cube. Put this one and this one. Probably not. I'll go with Celestus. I'll go with Celestus first. 1, 2, 3, 3. Grab this one, so we recover some health. The thing with Shrine deck is you need to be careful when choosing your shrines. Which shrine you must. So yes, let's go card. I'll throw this away. Board wipe. I think it's too early for board wipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 mana. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, yeah. We will cast it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me search for the Let me search for the 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll search for the draw card. I can still survive. 3, 4, 5. Double strike. 6, 7, 8. Let's drop that jank. So 8, 9, 10. So 10 damage. I'll start putting in snowlands on black. Something new. So let's just kill it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And probably I can search for the Sanctum of All. I'll search for the Sanctum of All. Okay, so yeah, this deck really needs a lot of board wipes, because this deck is a creature-less deck. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's search for the Sanctum of All. They will cast Bruno, and then board wipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I board wipe first. Sanctum of All on the field. Okay, so 5. It doesn't have haste. We'll put it, I think, here. Actually, has haste. Very situation, so in this situation, the best is either you go for Shattered Heights or Tranquil Light. I think Shattered Heights will be enough. You can kill it immediately. Kill the freaks. This one. I smell a concede. I'm smelling a concede, yeah. I think we will concede. So ahead. Even if keyboard wipes, well, I have this eerie automaton, right? Of course. Okay, so that's it. So that's the power of the Historic Brawl SHRINE. So thank you, and please like, subscribe, and share my YouTube.